Oh, it's a super. Where are we going, King? That way. Alright, take me there, big boy. Oh, God. Take me to the grave. Hey, how's it going, everyone? My name is True Underdog, and today we are playing Tekken 7 online with my friend Matt. He has been looking forward to this game being released for a very long time, and obviously this is post-commentary, just getting that out of the way. Today I thought we'd play some Alisa. There are 3 characters I'm playing pretty hard right now, and Alisa's one of those that I want to main, right up there with Yoshimitsu. She's my #1 gal, Yoshimitsu's my #1 guy, or alien, whatever the heck he is. But look at this, got this huge combo right here going in. Doesn't quite work because the wall is there. I swear, the wall saves my opponent more than it helps me out. It's supposed to help you to have your opponent in the corner. It always screws me over in 3D fighters. I don't know how to adjust my combos properly. Plus, it actually depends on where their body hits the wall too, depending on what combos you can get. So that kind of sucks too. Tekken requires you to really think about that kind of stuff, but I love that move right there. It's actually very unsafe, but if your opponent tries to punish it, boom! Catch him with that flying headbutt. Gotta love the flying headbutt. Here I am trying to get the movement down. My friend Matt's been trying to teach me how to do the movement. Basically in Tekken, you can cancel your dashes with side dashes, and you can cancel your side steps with forward and back dashes. So if that makes sense, that's how the movement works, and you have to get a hang of it because you have to tap up or down for a side step and not hold it down like in other 3D fighters. So that takes some getting used to, but it's very important to have the movement correct. And right there I messed up, put my chainsaws away. You want to keep the chainsaws out for as long as you can. Now if you block, they go away. If you get hit, they go away. But if you have them out, they're actually really good. They do good damage. They have mids and lows that are almost instant. They're also good for catching sidestepping. The only downside is if you whiff them, you're in a lot of trouble. Oh, jeez. Trying to do the command grab. Okay, gotta block this. I don't punish it correctly because I forget how she only hits once. For some reason, I thought she'd hit you like 3 times. Similar to like Eddie Gordo. But no, got her. I love when the game slows down like that, but man, in the actual match, it scares the crap out of you. You're not sure if you won or not, and it really makes things tense. It's a lot of fun for the crowd, though. I can't wait to see like EVO or really big tournaments with huge crowds reacting to that stuff. Oh, that should have been the kiss of death. Never do the second part of that attack. It's only good for a launcher. Never follow it up. Kiss of death. Super unsafe. Oh, my bad. Bad combo there. Usually the forward 2 pushes you forward enough to actually extend your combo, but you gotta be careful about that. Just like with Alisa, like her main issue is that she's very slow. That's what I noticed right away. She only has 2 10-frame attacks, and even like both those options aren't super safe if you finish them. Like that low is actually unsafe unless I hold it down, but if you hold it down, they interrupt it. So you gotta pick your battles. At the same time though, she hits very hard, which is why I gravitated towards her, even back in Tekken 2. I really wanted to play her. I mean Tekken Tag 2, by the way. Back in Tekken Tag 2, I really wanted to play Alisa, but I didn't know how to play her at all. There were no guides online, really, and at tournaments, she wasn't even that prevalent, so I didn't know what to do with her. Plus, with Tekken Tag 2, you see like only half of each character, so you don't get to really understand how to utilize the character properly. And now that Tekken 7's out, I finally understand how to play her to an extent. And of course, Tekken 7's a very deep pool, so no matter how far down you dive, there's always more to discover, right? But I'm doing my best to understand how to use her, and basically, while she is slow, she hits like a truck. And that's very awesome to me, because there are very few female characters in fighting games who hit really hard. Typically, they're very agile, and they have longer combos, but they don't typically hit that hard. They're just typically fast and have a lot of movement. She actually doesn't have very much movement unless she's in her chainsaw mode, and even then you can punish the crap out of her because it's a very committed dash. Whereas most of the time in Tekken 7, you're not committed to your actual dash. Again, you can cancel with a sidestep and vice versa. So you're never actually committed to your movement most of the time. Whereas with Alisa in her chainsaw mode, her destructive form, you actually can punish her dashes completely, so you gotta be careful when using that. But man, look at that damage from like single hits, good stuff. I should mention, by the way, that my boy Matt is the King player first and always. He loves King. He's very good with King. He loves the grapplers. He was waiting so badly for this game to come out, and he was so excited when it finally came here. Oh, I'm dead. That's a giant swing. So much damage. The only way to beat a grappler like King is to actually go into training mode, play him yourself, and learn how his grapple chains actually start, because apparently the first hit of his grapple chain is how you actually break it. Because his grapple chains, for any of you that don't know, is like 7 buttons. Sometimes more for each chain. But the very starting button is the one you actually need to know, because you push the same button on your end and it breaks you out of the throw. You'll see me escape his throws every now and then, but it's a real guessing game, because even if you know the right button, he can actually change it up. He always has at least 2 options, typically. So you gotta know when to actually break the string. And if he does the entire string, it's usually about half your health bar, so you gotta be careful with that stuff. It's nuts. And it's not just 1 or 2 either. It can be 1 plus 2 to break a command grab, so that's some tricky stuff. There's 3 options. It could be. And unless you go into training mode, you're just guessing. Like right here, I think I managed to escape. I get lucky. Yep, pop out. Oh, but he caught me with the jump. Those reactions are insane. He air grabbed me. That was nuts. I was probably being too predictable. He knew I was going to try and dash in. Oh, if he had just waited, could have got a big throw on me right there. He loves to sidestep and go for a back throw whenever I do that move. He's told me before he's fought like a lot of Alisa players in Tekken Tag 2, and he learned how to fuck her up. So that's the issue here. Oh no, I'm dead. I'm dead from the tackle, and he's beating the shit out of me. Ah, jeez, GG. Like I said, his king player is godlike. He's a king player first, and everyone else is secondary. With that being said, there's tons of character variety in this actual set, so you'll see him playing a lot of people. Right now he's playing Heihachi. Once again, shout out to Matt for playing so many characters and keeping it diverse and interesting. Meanwhile, I'm just playing Alisa. I love this outfit. The only thing I don't like is the side boob. The side boob's a bit much to me. I'm okay with just the cleavage. When you got side boob plus cleavage, that's a bit too much to me. It's also creepy to me because Alisa's like a little girl at heart. Her personality is like a little young girl, so to have her this naked kind of disturbs me. But I will say the lighting looks very good. I colored her myself, and I think the lighting makes this outfit look very good. I think my color choices were awesome. I think the blue and teal and purple looks a lot better than the weird pink and blue, which are kind of contrasting colors. You can also pick the pink and brown, which makes it look like a Neapolitan ice cream, which I personally love. I think it's adorable. Despite being adorable, though, she hits very hard like a truck, and that's why I enjoy playing her. Now, at the same time, Tekken's a hard game to learn, you guys. I'm trying my absolute hardest to learn it, but unblockable. Unblockables are so slow in this game, but they do a ton of damage, and they step back a little bit, so you can sometimes catch the opponent off guard. Some characters, actually, like Yoshimitsu, have very fast unblockables, but they don't do very much damage. Typically in Tekken, if the move is slow, it's a lot of damage. If it's fast, very little damage. For any of you that don't know, there's actually no such thing as a mid that's not an overhead in Tekken. In Tekken, your mids are your overheads, so you have highs that can be ducked under, you have lows that can be blocked by crouching, and then you have mids that will hit you for crouching, and will also hit you standing if you're not blocking. Thankfully, Tekken 7 helps you out a little bit, and if you're actually not pushing any buttons, you block mids by default. You block mids just by standing there, pretty much, which is nice, unless you're walking forward. Obviously, if you walk into it, you will get hit. Oh, Jesus, getting tossed around. This is not good. Heihachi hits really hard, and what bugs me about Heihachi is that not only is he fast, he has quick lows that look like mids and vice versa. Like, he'll wind up an overhead, but it's actually a low. He, like, turns his hand down and breaks your tailbone, by the way. Mr. Heihachi breaking my tailbone like a jerk. Oh, I can actually capitalize on this, do I? Ooh, I do. I'm proud of me. I actually capitalized on that. Okay, second hit whiffs. Gotta be careful with that. Gotta keep that in mind. The nice thing about Alisa is that she has really long combos if she launches you at all, and she has 2 command grabs, both of which I love to death. I love them. I especially love her command grab that she gets for catching you crouching. That's my favorite. She has a crouching command grab that she does while crouching. I think you'll see it actually in the next round, which it looks amazing. I love the throws in this game because the camera switches around and makes it look super cinematic. Ah. See, if I hold it down there, it's actually safe, and it homes in on the opponent, so it actually catches them if they try to sidestep, which is nice. Not to mention her command grab recovery isn't that long, so it's hard to actually punish for the opponent. There we go, that's the crouching command grab. Oh, I love it, looks good, does a lot of damage, and puts a lot of space between you, which means more time for your chainsaws to get out. Hit him with the lows, then get him with the overhead. Ah, you didn't fall for it, dang it. That is the downside, they're not safe. And if they are safe, you're usually always pushing a button, because if you block, once again, they go away, so you want to keep them out. And there we go, Alisa managed to win, which is awesome. Good job, Alisa. Or Alisa, or however the game says it. The game always says it differently, so I'm trying to be a little bit consistent. I don't know what her name is actually pronounced. I imagine it's Alisa, but the game says Alisa, or something like that. Anyway, fighting King again, which means it's time to suffer and time to struggle. He's wearing the business suit, and he's chest bumping me. Sometimes he just fucks with me, even though he knows we're recording, he likes to fuck with me. I've actually given him the offer for him to make a King guide, and I'll just edit it myself, and then I'll upload it. He's thinking about it, because he knows King way more than I do. Look at that King combo. Just in case you were afraid he didn't have King combos. Look at that right there. That's some combos right there. Oh, geez, so much damage. King's a scary character, because he can do jab, jab into command grab, and if you duck the second jab, he can actually do an overhead. So it's really sneaky. Oh, look at these combos. He's capitalizing. Oh, didn't get it there. Thank God. Oh, no. The corner combos, Jesus. Despite what you might think, King actually has a lot of lows to compensate. I bet I can actually capitalize on that sweep. I can probably combo after it on counter hit. Ah, geez, the chainsaws came out, didn't stay out very long. Getting hit with the corner pressure again, and the sweep. I'm still mastering how to get up in Tekken 7. Alisa actually has her own unique wake-up, which is called Reboot. It's 1+2, where she just hops up on her own. And it's a really good way to escape pressure if she's on her back. But the problem is Tekken 7 has like 50 ways to get up off the ground, and it depends if you're laying on your stomach or on your back. So it's really tough to learn all this stuff, man. There's a lot of stuff to learn that's just universal for every character. You spend more time learning the universal stuff than you do learning the individual characters, which is nuts when you consider how the individual characters have over 200 moves each, and there's a lot of stuff to memorize. Yoshimitsu has like 250. It's absurd. They have so much stuff. I think eventually I get him with the really low. Oh, he got me in the air. Jeez. Man, it sucks too, because you'd think if you're in the air you wouldn't be able to get command grab, but not in this game. In this game, you can still get grab when in the air. It's a terrifying thought. Oh, he dropped it. Thank God. That's tough to do, like the neutral jump kicks. You have to hold the up button and then do the kick at the exact right time. It actually is pretty sneaky to do. It's tough. Hey, corner combo. Let's go. That's my old combo, actually. This video is a bit older. This is day 2 and day 3, by the way, of Tekken 7 being out, so please be nice in the comments if I suck at playing this game. I'm trying to learn. Not only is it a new character, but it's a new game for me, too. I haven't played very much of the Tekken franchise. Outside of Tekken Tag 2, I didn't really play much at all, and even back then, Tekken Tag 2 was just with my college buddies. We were hanging out, and we play it. Because Tekken's actually a very... like, it's not a huge fighting game franchise, but it's actually very well known by a lot of people casually. I feel like in the expert scene it's not as popular, but at the casual scene it's actually a big deal. I think it's a big deal to a lot of people. And it's really easy to get into, too. It's not hard to do combos in this game. You map both punches to a bumper, and you map both kicks to a trigger, and all you have to do is push the first button of the sequence, then you can, like, mash the bumper or the trigger, and the rest of it will come out. Which is nice. It's a really nice, Oh, I broke free! Look! I knew what I was doing. I broke free of the command grab. But that's what I did when I first started playing Tekken. I mapped 2 punches and 2 kicks to the buttons, and I still use that, but I only use it for moves that require 2 punches or 2 kicks. But if I'm not familiar with the character, then I'll just push that button. Oh, it's a super. Where are we going, King? That way. Alright, take me there, big boy. Oh, God. Take me to the grave. Tombstone. I was getting back up. That's weird. Alisa almost got back up there, even though she was dead. Okay, and here we have Jin looking pretty good. Jin wearing that Tekken 4 outfit. Let's go. Love the hoodie. Jin's a very fast character, but the good news is it's harder for him to capitalize on his combos without risky moves like a God Step or a God Fist. So, he's very fast though. He has a lot of lows and mids in his combos, so he can be very scary. I'm just trying to mix things up, catching him sidestepping there. Trying to backdash, flip him over my head for some good damage. Here we go with the dash and dunk on him. I love that dunk move so much. You gotta make sure you hit him from it though. If you do it raw, you're in a lot of trouble. If you do it raw, you get messed up. Ah, don't sweep me, please. Oh, I got him. Alisa really dominates that mid to far range because her dash moves are so fast. Like her forward forward 2, amazingly fast. Forward forward 3, still amazingly fast. You really can't beat her at that range. When you're in her face is when she's in a bit of trouble. Oh, there we go, the Mishima kick. I'm pretty sure that actually requires him to have a counter hit, or it won't even launch me. So once again, Jin requires those counter hits to actually get anything started. Otherwise, he's just a mix-up machine. Also has a really good stance where he ducks. Oh, the duck stance is so good. I hate when I put away the chainsaws by accident. If you try to block down, like down back, it puts the chainsaws away. And it took me forever to remember that. I didn't want them to go away. I kind of wish you had to push a punch or something to get rid of them, but they just go away if you hold down back, which sucks. I put them away so often by accident. Oh no! Such a cool looking throw. I love it. Good looking stuff. I also have some Yoshimitsu online matches that I could share with you guys. I tried to learn Lucky Chloe too. Lucky Chloe is actually a lot of fun, and I wanted to learn her just because there was so much hate for her when she first showed up, and I was like, you know what? I'll give this girl some love. Everyone's gonna hate her. I'm gonna love her. I mean, what was the big deal? People were like, oh my god, she doesn't fit the roster. I'm like, what? The roster has a kangaroo, a dinosaur, panda bear, a regular bear, and cyborgs, and you're gonna say that a Japanese K-pop star, whatever she is, doesn't make sense? I guess technically she's a K-pop star. She's like Hatsune Miku. I'm pretty sure she's a Miku parody, which is awesome. I am not a fan of Hatsune Miku. I don't get why you would go to a concert to watch a machine talk, but people do it. People do it. They want to hear that pre-recorded auto-tune. I don't get it. I'll never understand, but it's very hype. Oh, I could have capitalized on that, but I was playing too much Yoshimitsu and I tried to do a down forward 1. Should have just done forward 2. Forward 2 actually scoops him up. Oh, see that stance right there? That stance avoiding highs? His stance actually crushes high attacks. Just like how King has a lot of moves that crush high attacks. Oh, jeez. Hey, I got him once again with a low command grab. Awesome. I love that. It's not a low hitting command grab, I'm just crouching while I do it, which is pretty cool. Lets you duck under high attacks and then get a command grab in. And unlike in games like Dead or Alive, you can actually combo on people, or throw them, I mean, if they're attacking. Which is awesome. In Dead or Alive, you can't do that. If they're pushing a button, you can't throw them. They have to be blocking. And this game, not only do throws beat attacks, but they win outright. It's not even a trade thing. Like, they win most of the time, it seems, which is awesome. They're very fast. Not to mention they can punish recovery, which is even better. Okay, so once again we have the third and final match against his king. Pretty much every time he picks king I lose, but I give it the best shot I can. I try my absolute hardest. Oh no, combo right off the bat. Nope, he lets me fall down early and then resets it for a throw mix-up. That son of a bitch. Good stuff. Got that rising knee too. I apologize guys for this commentary not being the best. I'll admit I'm a bit rushed, so it sounds a bit sloppy. I don't have much time to record this. Ah, jeez, that's an awesome 720. I love that move. I used to do it all the time when I was a kid on the trampoline. We'd wrestle, we'd do stuff like that. Trampolines are great for kids pro wrestling, because you can't actually hurt each other. Got the trampoline to absorb all the blows. Oh my god, that high crush. Mother effer. Oh god, the boot. Eventually I learned that her standing 4 is just good too, and she has some moves that are good at the mid-range that I haven't been utilizing. Oh no, it's too slow. Oh, I saw it happening. That's actually a really good way to combo into her chainsaw, but if you mess up, you don't get to have any damage because they wake up in time. Sucks. Actually a good combo too, good damage. I love that mid-mid. It catches more often than you think. King getting up manually. You may think King's in trouble when he faces back to you, but he's really not. He has a lot of unblockables from facing backwards, which makes him scary. Oh, he's doing that all the time now. He just wants to combo me. That's what it is. He's tired of throwing me, now he wants to grab me, this son of a gun here. Finally got him with the combo. Is it all gonna work? Nope, I should have known. Should have known that wouldn't reach. That's the scariest thing about Tekken 7, is based on where you hit them and what direction you hit them from, they may juggle differently. Like if I uppercutted him from the back, he actually would fall down differently than if I hit him from the front, which is very scary. You gotta keep that stuff in mind. Oh, geez, getting sweeped. One thing I do love about Tekken is that every character has like a fastest move. They all have a 10-frame attack of some kind, or they have a 10-frame combo, which is nice. It's not like some fighting games where some characters are just too slow to punish certain things. I love that low. It can actually be a mid, by the way, just the low has more startup. All the chainsaws are out. What's gonna happen, King? What's gonna happen, you little jaguar leopard mask wearing motherfucker? Oh! Oh, I had the right idea there, but it had way too much range on it. Oh, no, that's it. Get chucked. Oh, God. The nice thing about Tekken is, while it is a guessing game to break the throws, you also have enough time during the startup to see what throw it is. So if I was smart and took the time to actually learn these throws, I'd be able to recognize them in time to break them. It's not like Street Fighter V where you have to just mash the throw button and hope that they're also throwing. Aw, oh, Jesus, get the drop kick. Whoa! Doing a lot of running attacks on me. This guy's not giving me very much credit. Take this, Matt. My full combo. Yes, I love that combo so much. I'm lucky that Alisa, for the most part, has the same combo if she hits you at all. If she launches you in any way, her combos are pretty much the same, which is good. You can get more damage than I am, I'm sure, but it's not as reliable, and I want it to be consistent. Oh, got him. He's served himself up on a silver platter with that head dive. That's a risky move, especially on whiff. I think he does it again just to show me how it looks on hit. Well, I ducked his throw there, so he can do 1-1 into throw, and I ducked under it. But if he does 1-1 into an attack, he can get a mid and open me up for a combo. So you gotta be careful. Oh, caught me out of the sky. Good reactions. Oh, broke it. Phew. I'm learning how to tech throws. I'm learning. No, not that one, though. It's okay. Eventually I'll guess right and I'll escape. I'm pretty sure right here I always escape. Yoink! Got out. Thank God. Scary stuff. But I always manage eventually to get out of that. I love this snow stage so much. I think it complements my character's color scheme. So right there you see me dashing in the chainsaw form. She has amazing mobility, but she has to commit to each dash, so it's a big risk. Took him away because I wanted to be serious here, and there we go, they're out again. Caught him with the whiff punish. Alright everybody, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed these Tekken 7 online matches with Alisa. I certainly enjoyed playing them. A lot more than doing the commentary, which I know was a bit mediocre. Hopefully it was still fun for your ear holes and the gameplay was fun for your eyeballs. So thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like down below. And while you're down there, go ahead and post a comment too. Tell me what you think. If you want to support my channel and look good while doing it, please check out my t-shirts. If you want to support the channel more directly, please stop on by my Patreon. And if you haven't already, please subscribe, because we have content on this channel every single week. It's never a dull moment on Underdog Gaming. So make sure to come back next time, and as always, stay underdogs.